All right, we are live. All right, everyone. We will be starting our Pokemon Conquest any percent password speedrun practice. And I'm not just playing on an emulator this time. I'm playing on console. So yep, I have a Nintendo DS capture card. I've owned this since I think mid-2020. I bought it off of an old friend from the UK. He sold this to me for like 150 bucks. It was a very good deal. So yeah, I can use it to record DS or GBA games in good quality. So yeah, I'm going to be doing these speedruns like how I used to, except they're going to be no reset runs. Even if Greenleaf goes bad, even if my luck at the invasion split, for example, is bad, I'm going to continue because obviously during the actual marathon, I'm not going to get a chance to start over. It has to be one attempt only. And I can't obviously control what the Pansage does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to route a backup plan. The backup plan would only really cost like an extra... I think it costs like 2.5 minutes to do the backup plan, which is why that early on, you're better off just resetting. But, yeah, if it happens, we'll do the backup plan. It really doesn't matter what you name your character. Alright, I am going to start a recording. Okay. I also have my mic, like, off to the side, so if I end up cutting out at some points or sounding bad, it's probably because of that reason. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. No resets. 3, 2... Oh, hold up. I need to make sure I have the password up. Alright, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. And since I'm playing on console, I may end up looking down a lot. Ooh, that is very good HP. 17 on Starly is super good. 19 on Bidoof is pretty good as well. I think Jigglypuff still has to do a double slap, though. Yeah, the reason I have to look down is because the controls, it's fastest to move around on the touchscreen. Thanks for not flinching me again, I appreciate it. Okay, that's annoying. It's actually not a big deal that the Bidoof didn't get knocked out, because if Eevee gets both of these knockouts, then it gets more XP. If it gets more XP, it makes later kingdoms faster because of increased damage ranges. Tied. Bit of a more annoying spawn, but not a big deal. Nice crit. Not going to be enough to kill Bidoof, but it's nice. Crit? No. Oh, that's nice. Funnily enough, when you get the crit there, Oichi doesn't do that text saying, hey, by the way, each of us have something called a warrior skill. But if she doesn't say that text, she ends up saying it during the Ignis battle. So it doesn't save you time. Thanks, Eel. Also, if you remember during the stream yesterday, it would keep asking me after every kingdom if I wanted to save. It does not give you save prompts if you already have a save file, because the game does not allow you to save if you have a save file. You have to do a button combination to delete the save file. I think they did it to, like, idiot-proof, like, if your younger sibling got a hold of the game and they try to do new game, they wouldn't be able to save. They'd have to know the combo. Yeah, I'm doing the practice on console because, one, that's what I'll be playing on, and two, if I end up, who knows, theoretically getting a new PB, I'd want it to be legit. I mean, I still have all those save states if I ever need to do it for practice. Yeah, that's the text. Awesome. Good start. Nice. Hope your star after having Vanguard or increased damage if going first. Yeah, hopefully. I just don't want Intimidate. I'm going to prioritize going after Chimchar. Because right now, I could have Jigglypuff move over to Tepig just to do some damage, and then Bidoof, and then Eevee can celebrate off of the... Damn it. I hate Bidoof sometimes. Well, not sometimes, I always hate Bidoof. I should still be able to celebrate off of the Bidoof to the Tepig instead. You know what? Nah, I'm just gonna have, I might just have Jigglypuff just kill that Bidoof. Yeah, that'd be a better idea. I don't think I can make it to Chimchar even with top speed. Nope. That is a very awkward spot. Yeah, this is really unlucky, dude. If that Jigglypuff did not miss Double Slap the first time, that would have killed. So yeah, this is going to be a very bad Ignis, but thankfully, he didn't use his potion, so we're fine. I mean, I did say we're doing no reset runs. That's a very rough Ignis. Technically, the best Ignis split I've ever had was like a low 820. But it requires you like getting crits and the rocks hitting the Bidoof, for example. It's very, very rare that you get a time that low. I'd say a good Ignis would be like... probably like a 915. Okay, please, first try. Dude, I fucking hate this guy. I remember yesterday, that guy, the Darumaka took 6 months to show up. Okay, second try. Yeah, the best abilities would either be Vanguard or Hero. Preferably, I'd like Vanguard for... Actually, no, yeah, I'd prefer Vanguard for Munashigi because that'll allow it to do more damage with the increased crits. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Alright, so let's see if we get an easy Pansage, or if I'm gonna have to spend an extra 3 minutes in the Greenleaf fight. Very low energy Pansage. So if the Pansage is at the lowest energy, there is a chance Darumaka can one-shot the Pansage. Hey John, yep, this is a real speedrun. I'm doing this on console. Although I'm doing no reset runs. So no matter how bad things get, unless the run is literally unwinnable, I'm not going to reset. I just think yesterday was very productive, and I can just get right on started with the no reset runs. Okay, that's good. I have once seen Pansage follow the Snivy anyway. Come on, Pansage, move. Alright, we're good. If the Snivy moves second, then there is a small chance that Pansage could follow, but we're safe now. Thankfully, I don't have to do the long strat. I know this area is what caused you to rage quit. Oh yeah, I remember a time where I got to this kingdom like 7 or 8 times in a row, and every single time I had to reset. Okay, no booby trap there. That's really good. $35. Nice, very fast. I'd say it's average. That was an average green leaf. I'd say a best case scenario green leaf is where both the Snivy and the Suwaddle fell down a booby trap. Because it skips their turns. But hey, as long as the Pansage cooperates, I'll always consider it good. Getting a trap from the enemy isn't that good either. No, getting the trap is good because it skips their turn. In fact, Snivy getting the trap is actually better than the... Well, preferably you'd want both, but... Oh, that's something I needed to ask my commentary buddy. In the whole area, like, what's the percentage chance of one of those trap tiles spawning a trap? Like, I want to know what the chance is. I wonder if that person knows. Nice. Yeah, I should be able to celebrate from the Piplup to the Oshawott. I'll have Suwaddle do a bit of chip damage, because I don't think that'll be enough. Oh my god, all these abilities. Is the speed drop relevant? All it does is decrease my range from 4 to 3. It is not relevant. Just a time waste is all. 12. Okay, yeah, the melee damage did matter. That was an unnecessary crit. Pretty good Fontaine. Nice, gained some time on that split. That's what light red means. It means I'm still behind, but I gain time. Yeah, Suwaddle doesn't deserve one. Also, what speed does in this game, speed essentially is like your accuracy and evasion in one. Higher speed means you're more likely to hit the opponents and more likely to dodge. They essentially combine the stats into one. What happened to Pampor? Is it a big deal? I don't know what you're talking about, like, what happened? Oh, you mean like in the previous fight? It went fine. In fact, if you look at the splits, I gained some time. Interesting, you're going over there. What does energy do? The higher your energy, the higher your stats are. Yeah, like during the run, I have to feed the Drillbur Panagiris to get its energy up. That's to help it evolve into Excadrill, because Drillbur has to have an attack of 97 to evolve into Excadrill. And being a higher energy helps. Oh, not the Suwaddle. Yeah, we're recruiting this specific. It's because of the warrior's ability. The warrior with that Pampor is named Sorin. It has an ability called Rally, which boosts its attack and those around it for 3 turns. Plus, it's a higher level. Actually, I don't think it was a good idea to move Darumaka up there. That might encourage Pampor to go towards it. Yeah, that wasn't the wisest idea. Really? Dude! Seriously. Okay, this is actually kind of annoying. Hopefully the Pampor moves to the Mareep's left. That works. Okay, this Violite's kind of a mess. Okay, yeah, that was kind of a mess. Yeah, the center pillar is pretty annoying, I agree. Honestly, there is a worst-case scenario that could happen during the run. I think I might actually want to create alternative Staraptor passwords, because theoretically the first password I put in could actually only give me 1 Staraptor. Oh, I have to skip the month to do the password. Okay. So yeah, I think for the event, I'll create a backup password. The DJL RR. Three. I hope that didn't have Intimidate. I didn't really have a choice, though. It was the closest one. I'm gonna move these guys down just to trick them into coming further down without attacking. Let's see, which one do I choose? That one's got Intimidate, so don't do that. What about the other one? Hero. Okay, I'll do that one. Alright, now I gotta kill the other one, or have someone else link with it. It'll be easier to just have someone else link with it. It'll be quicker to do that. It doesn't mean I'm going to use this guy, though. We only need 2 Star Raptors, not 3. Dude, that poison thing's gotta be like a 50-50 chance, I swear. Nice. I don't think Staraptor can reach those guys. I'm gonna have to Sweet Song, though. I wonder if Darumaka can kill from there. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think the defense increase helps. But yeah, I didn't have Staraptor attack yet because if I attack, my range is going down. Oh, sweet, Vanguard. Oh yeah, this will be a gold split. Nice. Also, these splits on the side are not my world record. Hey, Dominic. If I remember correctly for my notes, or for my learning yesterday, I only need to ring the bell once for this stage. It's not worth it any other time. But for the invasion, I'll need to hit it twice. That's going to be a little annoying. I'm going to do something interesting here. I'm not having Staraptor attack that thing, so that way on the next turn my range recovers. Oh, shit. Probably should have used, not only, I probably should have whacked the bell. Not sure how long... Screw off, dude. I'm not sure how long those attack buffs lasted during that fight. I don't think they're permanent. I'll need to ask my, commentary buddy. I'll ask him if he knows how long the attack boosts last. I wonder if it's only for that one turn. It might only be for that one turn. So long, Sorin. Or Sorin. Or Sorin. Alright, I'm gonna need to save my last power wristband for Gallade. Alright, I did practice the invasion split a lot yesterday. This part of the game never made sense. How do you deny an invasion? You're like, hey, I'm gonna invade your country. Nah, try again later. Doesn't make sense. So the things I need to remember, have Munashigi go after Tepig, and do not give Drillbur the opportunity to use Dig. Nice, I might be able to get a 2-in-1. I was kind of preferring Scraggy, but oh well. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna have Evie stay there, but not do anything. You know what? That works. Yeah, that went pretty good. Alright, let's hope recruiting the Drillbur goes well. If the Drillbur tries to veer off course, then I'll need to chase after it. Yeah, you don't have to capture the flags that time because you're the defender. The defender does not have to capture all the banners. The defender can just kill everybody. But if you're the invader, then you have to do all the banners. Hero goes through puberty. More like just goes to Macy's. Alright, where is Drover going to go? That's a little annoying, but I can make it work. I can just have one of the Star Raptors stay down there and help Pansage knock out the Drillbur. Just in case. That doesn't matter. That wasn't the Star Raptor I was going to use. I'm just trying to block off Pansage from getting hit by Ember. Well, I guess I got one more wristband to spare, so why not? Yeah, Rhyperior in this game absolutely blows. It can only move up to 2 tiles per turn, and its Rock Wrecker requires you to be at least 2 tiles away. It is extraordinarily bad. Plus, after you use Rock Wrecker, you can't attack. Like, in this game, you're better off using Rhydon. It's that bad. Nice. Reminds me of the Mega Tank in Advanced Wars. Ah. Thankfully, that rock and roll it doesn't have sturdy, because if it did, it'd be way more annoying to deal with. Yeah, Onyx in this game is also very bad for that reason. Raising your defense when you're at 1 health. Good idea. Alright, it's gonna be a little annoying. I'll have to 2-shot this. Bro. Fuck off. Dig is okay. Dude, this kingdom would have been over by now if it had just... if that move didn't miss. What was the does anyone know what the accuracy was of the move that missed? Like, when I was hitting the Onyx and the move missed, what did it say the accuracy was? It had to have been like 88% or something. %. So I missed a 90% move. Great. Oh, dude, that Viperia split should be Yaksha. I guess when I renamed the splits, I forgot to save them. Whoops. Oh, hold up. Made a mistake. Okay, now we're good. Funnily enough, though, in this game, Fire Blast is extremely broken. Fire Blast in this game can hit 7 targets at once. It's very good. Hey, at least the energy isn't that low, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's see if we can hit the 78% wake-up slap. %, miss chance. Got it. Nice. It doesn't matter how strong you seemingly are if your attack is easy to play around due to low movability and limited attacks. It's the same as Rampardos or Regigigas. Yeah. I'm fine with that. You might be able to celebrate. I hate that ability so much. The original route would have you go to Viperia, then Yaksha. The main advantage of that is it would give you Jolteon for the Poniard. But Poniard really isn't that big of a deal. If you have Munashige's Staraptor and you hopefully get a crit, you can do a lot of damage. I swear Oichi's Pokemon is a Staraptor, not a Jigglypuff. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking. Clearly, it's always been Staraptor. This is the earliest I've ever evolved Drillbur. I was just very lucky that I recruited it at half energy. Jolteon model's pretty funny. I think it's... yeah, it is kind of funny, yeah. Yeah, Excadrill doesn't do anything in this kingdom. That's why it's not as big of a deal, but it's still pretty impressive. That hurt. Nice. Been a little annoying that with Jolteon I haven't been able to hit 2 Pokemon at once. Yeah, that Carnivine's being pretty annoying. Still an average Avia. Yeah, normally Excadrill would evolve after the Flying Kingdom, but worst case scenario, it evolves after the Ghost Kingdom. Which makes the Ghost Kingdom slightly harder, because Excadrill can one-shot Lampent. I don't think Excadrill's not going to be able to reach that, but I might be able to do a 2-for-1 kill with Staraptor. I don't know if Staraptor's Braver can kill Lampent without a crit. I don't think it can. Yeah, it would need a crit. Darn. That's actually annoying. I don't have a way to heal that. Bro, the crit went to the wrong thing. The crit went to the wrong Pokemon. That must have been poison. I believe the critical hit will still ignore the burn. I don't know if crits ignore burns in this game. Part of me assumes it does. I should be able to kill Miss Maggie if we're Jolteon. Okay, not even close. Alright, unfortunately, this won't be a very good gold split, and I'm gonna have to do another turn. Dude, if Staraptor didn't get burned by Flame Body, why did you not attack Jolteon? Weirdo. I should be able to still get a good gold split either way. That was actually very annoying the wristband broke that quickly. And also from what my commentary buddy told me, the chances of it breaking is anywhere from 10 to 15%. So that was very unlucky. I don't know why my best Nick Storm split is that low. Must have gotten extremely lucky. Hey, I beat the average by quite a bit. Yeah, I must have gotten extremely lucky on that goal split. Alright, time to test my new Valora strat. Oop.
Hey, I'm your driving instructor. Brandon, come on. You're gonna. I'm good. Now be done. That final.
That's annoying. I probably should have put girder on. Oh, I should have put girder on there. Whoops. Well, I already screwed up one of my plans.
Ellie Bird.
Yeah, that was a bit of an error.
Why don't we use? Why are you? Why would I want to? Doesn't go on.
Holy one shot. Okay, that one shot was actually pretty insane. Although if I had done the girder movement properly, I would have had one of the errands killed by now. Dude, this is about a minute faster than my old best. And that's with this being a 20 instead of a 21. All right, Dragner. Low energy on the fracture. The hero ability is kind of useless. Alright, let's see how this goes. What does each color do? Water, blue is water damage, yellow's electric, you can probably do the rest. Gray is healing. Yeah, yellow is safe for Jolteon, but it costs time. It was gonna die anyway. Nice crit. Well done, Dino, exactly. That crit didn't matter. Hey, a 10 turn, I'll take it. That sucked. I'm gonna personally guess this run will be like a 1:49:40 something. Yeah, a couple of these kingdom fights went pretty bad. Like Spectra was pretty bad. Valoro, I screwed up on. Ragnar went pretty okay. Besides that one crit from the Quagsire, this thing really hasn't crit much. Damn. Probably should have killed that Infernape first, not gonna lie. Where did Lucario come from? Out of his back pocket. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, this final battle here kind of sucked. I wonder if I can get the sub 150. I don't think so. Nope. Rip. $150.13. Not bad for my first run in quite a long time. Let's see. Ignis went pretty bad. Greenleaf was decent. Fontaine was pretty good. Violite was pretty rough. Cresselia split was pretty good, although having 3 Staraptors made the fight take a little bit longer. Bugulus was pretty good. The Invasion was pretty good. Terrera was pretty good. Cragspur pretty good. Viperia... Or no, that's Yaksha. Yaksha went pretty good. Viperia went really good. Avia was eh. It was kind of annoying how I couldn't knock out multiple Pokemon at once with Jolteon, so that took a bit of time. The Spectra split, I may have gold splitted that, but... The only thing that really went wrong with Spectra is the Staraptor getting burned. If Staraptor didn't get burned, that battle would have ended a whole turn earlier. Nick Storm, Jolteon getting put to sleep and losing the power wristband turn 1 was definitely a huge pain in the butt. Valora, I messed that up, causing it to get another turn. Dragner went as good as I could have hoped. And the final battle was pretty bad. But yeah, the thing is with this game, luck can determine your time by minutes in this game. That's kind of why grinding this game is very brutal. New record? No. Personal, the old record was a 148. The current actual world record is a 146. Wom's run is like 4 minutes faster. It's because of the luck. Yeah, that went pretty good, I'd say. I'll definitely do some more practice streams. Because some of those fights were pretty rough. But anyway, thank y'all for standing by when I do appreciate it. The next stream should be probably tomorrow as well. I will see y'all then, and I'll do another run. Bye.